Hi Sam. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thanks. What are we learning today?
Today, we're diving into the verb
interessieren,
Interessieren.
That sounds intriguing. What does it mean?
It means to interest or to be interested in something. The most common usage is when you say something interests you, like,
das Buch interessiert mich.
which means the book interests me.
Oh, I see. Are there any false friends with this word?
Yes, be careful with the English word interested. In German, you use
Interessiert.
as an adjective, so it's important not to confuse the two.
What about the grammar part? How do I conjugate?
Interessieren.
Great question. In the present tense, you say,
Ich interessiere. Du interessierst.
and.
Sie, es interessiert.
What about the past tense?
In the Präteritum, it's
Ich interessierte.
and for the perfect, you say,
Ich habe interessiert.
so, you might say,
Das Buch hat mich interessiert.
which means the book interested me.
And what's the imperative form?
You would say,
Interessiere dich.
when you want to tell someone to get interested.
That's really clear. Where does this word come from?
The word
Interessieren.
comes from the Latin verb,
Interesse.
which means to be between or to matter. It has evolved through Old High German and Middle High German to get to its current form.
That's fascinating. So it has a rich history.
Yes. Now let's break down the word.
Interessieren.
Consists of the prefix,
Inter.
which means between, and the root,
Essieren.
which is related to being or existing.
So it's like saying something exists between interests.
Exactly. It helps to think of it that way. And since it's not a compound word, we can't really apply the headlast rule here.
Can you give me some similar words?
Sure. For the prefix,
Inter.
we have,
Interagieren.
which means to interact, and,
International.
meaning international.
What about other suffixes?
For the suffix,
Ian.
think of,
Studieren.
which means to study, and,
Organisieren.
which means to organize.
Got it. Any more?
Yes. You can also find words like,
massieren,
which means to massage, and
kooperieren.
meaning to cooperate.
This is really helpful. Can we practice some real-life situations with
interessieren,
Absolutely. Imagine you're at a museum. You could say,
Ich interessiere mich für die Kunst.
which means I am interested in the art.
ich interessiere mich für die Kunst.
That's easy.
Great. In a conversation with a friend, you might ask,
Was interessiert dich?
meaning what interests you?
Was interessiert dich?
I like that.
Lastly, if you're at work, you could say,
Diese Präsentation interessiert mich.
which means this presentation interests me.
Diese Präsentation interessiert mich.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Now, let's remember some hints for the noun form. The noun is,
Interesse.
which is neuter, so you say,
Das Interesse.
and the plural is,
Die Interessen.
What's a good way to remember that?
since it ends with, you can think of it like many other neuter nouns. You could visualize someone having many interests, like a treasure chest filled with different treasures.
That's a vivid image. What about usage notes?
Good question. The verb is generally informal. You might say,
Ich finde das interessant.
which means I find that interesting. Some collocations include,
Es interessiert mich. Jemanden interessieren.
and,
Sich für etwas interessieren.
And any similar words to watch out for.
yes, don't confuse,
Interessieren.
with,
Intervenieren.
which means to intervene.
Can we wrap up with a few quick recall questions?
Of course. What does
Interessieren.
mean?
To interest.
Correct. What's the plural of?
Interesse.
Die Interessen.
Right again. How do you say what interests you in German?
Was interessiert dich?
Excellent. What's the past participle of?
Interessieren.
Interessiert.
Exactly. And finally, how do you say this presentation interests me?
Diese Präsentation interessiert mich.
Fantastic job, Sam. Today we learned about
Interessieren.
its meaning, grammar, and even some related words.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed it.
Keep practicing, and you'll get even better. Looking forward to our next lesson.